Cosmic Wizard is back playing the Powerwash Simulator 2. Eventually I will get back to Yakuza. But use the promo code Cosmic Wizard in the description below. Again, 10% discount on Dubby. Good clean energy without the crash. There's also 3 website links in the description below that lets you access different game assets, tools, and things like that to build up your Steam library. Some of them might be Gooners, some of them might not be, but you never know. Also, if you use SteamDB, you can have it search and add the specific free add-ons for the games you already have. And if you want, you can just add every free license that you have that there is. You never know. Multiplayer. I'll be leaving it in the active. Using the description below or the active feed for, well, you see. believe I'm in the right channel. Hello?
I'm on keyboard!
Okay. No, I wasn't sure if I set up, if I selected the right channel.
Yeah, called game chat. What it's for? Game chat and general chat.
Oh no, I know, I wasn't... There was a moment I thought I selected the wrong one, that's why I...
Yeah, even if you did, I'll listen to you and your audio. Wait, hold on. I'll shut your bitch ass up.
Last night was...
You know, I can understandable when I see the last message that you sent me around 5 something. Fuck it.
Oh yeah, that's when I got my last break.
Yeah, it's when normally you get your last break. If you said quote unquote, a ton of people called out. No one showed. Some of them didn't show up.
Oh yeah, and they started just like axing people. And they're like, John, you're the guy we can depend on. I'm like, stop depending on me. Everybody does things they don't want to do. It's a job, you know. If you wanted to do it, you wouldn't be paid to do it. I'm like,
The robots are moving.
I think this is a hotel.
I don't know. I was waiting for you to, you know, like, yo, I'm about to do this. And like, you want to be you or me? I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, this is a hotel. Or no, sorry, motel. Difference. The ladders are over here, and so is the scissor lift. And
I mean, it's technically the same thing. Just, it's the same thing. It's just, pulling into instead of...
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, physically it's the same. You have a giant building that you're driving up to. You're sitting in a room, and bam.
No, and then, so, they put me on packing shreds on 5. And they get me off of there at, well, they put me on there right after my first break. And then they leave me there for 2 hours. 2 or 3 hours.
I get
so
off
at
I can't.
2:13.
Right. You know when you're playing something and the environment around you is shaking so badly that your whole character is shaking, you can't see straight on it.
Well, with that, they then they took me off of that, and I thought they were telling me to go to break. They also didn't have any of the good earplugs, so I couldn't really hear anybody what they were saying to me. So I asked my boss, or I asked Boss Jared, or General Jared as some people call him. Not Boss Jared, Work Jared, or General Jared. Because of that, I asked him, like, so what do you want me to do after break? And then take me over, shows me something to clean. Well, I go and take my break, my meal break, like I thought I was supposed to. And he comes up to me during the meal break going, you know you were supposed to clean first, right?
No, I didn't.
Well, no, I didn't. I'm like, Well, might have actually been like, sometimes there might actually be a hurry in cleaning, and I'm like, again, didn't know. I asked you this, you showed me this, and I couldn't hear what you were saying, or you were just ignoring me. I'm like, no, trust me, I wasn't.
How can I believe you, John?
Then when when he came up to me on like 9, I'm like, dude, I will take a $6 pay cut to not I will take a $6 pay cut not to be on 5 right now. And they're like, why? I'm not good at it? Well, just keep trying. I'm like, I really don't want to.
Keep trying. I mean, I've been trying the whole ability of here. I'm still not good at it. It's like, well, you don't think anything? I'm like, basically for me, I want to be trying because it's more money-wise set up here, but also it's like, yeah, oh, weird boy, fucking.
I was hurting, and then he goes like everybody hurts. Concrete to concrete. I'm like,
Oh,
dude,
boy.
this is hurting my joint.
Yeah, pushing down repeatedly.
And they're just like, you suck it up. I'm like,
The other thing is, you say you just need to suck it up to the point where you're going to fire more and more people are going to quit. You're going to get so bad of a reputation that people are going to know not to come here and work with.
dude, I was in a restaurant. Well, I know I told you about that. I was in a restaurant the other day, and people were like, "Oh, try it." Yeah, never worked there.
Yeah, I know you and you didn't tell me that yesterday. You just told me one of the times when you went ate somewhere. It's like, yeah, I never worked there, but knowing you them,
Don't do it. They also started telling, so after my last break, the other reason why it was so late was someone started telling people, "Oh no, John already had his last break." So they had me give like 3 other people breaks under the impression, "Oh no, he's already had break. Don't worry about him." So Lisa comes up to me. And Lisa, I told Lisa, she's like, "Oh."
hey, sure you didn't have break? I'm like, yep. I like the fact that I bought a bigger, the higher tier fucking washer, remember? Right, John?
Repeat that one more time. About the higher tier.
Meaning I bought the fucking next tier of the fucking spray handle and shit, right? Remember? We did that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that shit. I have 902 points and $42. And the upgraded version of the burrito. Yeah, no. I paid the fucking 1,200 for it and the equipment for it, and I got nothing of that. So I have. Fuck this game.
Dude, it's just.
Oh, again, trying is ridiculous, and the other part, and that's the thing. Yeah, you're gonna have the old people who are gonna put up with it here, but you're not gonna get any new ability on anything. And I think that technically in the game, everybody should get money for doing this shit.
Like they did in the second one.
I mean, the first one.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is, oh, hey, I'm not getting any money, so I can't buy any better equipment. Oh, you have to play on your own shit to get money, Mike. You make total sense, game. You know, it says like you press R to reload your, what's it called, boop? Which that's what I'm hitting. Basically, what happened is I'm reloading my foam when it disappears. Well, that.
Like I keep well. That's the other thing. I think that we should be able to have like double the foam amount with 2 people or 4 people instead of one shared amount.
I want to note that apparently each person should have their own reservoir of stuff. No, I never really fully figured out how to check to see. Okay, so C is control. That allows me to move, change into free mode. Okay. I know you guys are that. Oh, Q. Q is how I check the surrounding.
No, I literally almost just like quit on the fucking spot when they was just today. There was also the fact that when I hit my last break, I was also almost like. So they had me clock in like 45 minutes early, right? Or as soon as I got there. But I had a snack beforehand. I was like sitting there near the end of the day at 4, and I'm like, you know, let's go home. And you wouldn't even let they wouldn't even they wouldn't be able, or they wouldn't even take the time for it because I had the extra time, like they do for people that come in early on those days. I'm just like, so tempted. I'll have a situation where, at the end of the day, they're like, oh, you can do this, this, and this, or you can help them out on Spiral 1. I'm like, I'm not going back there. Well, you can go grab your helmet then for unboxing. I'm like, there is 4 minutes left. If I go near that locker, I am not coming back.
So yeah, I have it so on the mouse. If you were doing it that way, left click is normal use. Right click is making it basically locked in mode. You tap your the scroll wheel to change from the foamer to the spray nozzle, and you just move the
There is also a wall swing or the wall seat over here, or was. There's a wall seat around here. Nope, it was behind me.
well, that's not a not right now problem for me. I'm in the pool.
It works like the scissor lift. Oh, there's two of them this time.
I mean, they kind of should be if you're going to be cleaning a giant ass building. You're going to need two of them.
They didn't put two of them for the billboard, which I thought was weird.
Yeah, but I didn't even use it on the billboard. I did not use it at all. Oh yeah, R to rotate. I don't know what E does. Q is seeing the dirty stuff. C is basically basic control, so you can control your character without controlling anything outside of your character. I like it when the thing's dirty, but you so clean, but it's dirty. Like, how are you still dirty when I basically can't see your shit at all? The moment that shit is sprayed off and the ground looks clean again, that should be automatically clean. Not, oh hey, there's a small speck over here that you missed because of this.
Oh yeah, and then I had that moment of like, okay, I'm cleaning. Yay, I love like just cleaning today. It was pretty much done, except for a small part, and there was that moment where, okay, cool, so John, we're gonna need to sign tags. Cool, I don't have a pen. Someone should get me a pen. We'll go find one. Also clean the floor, and I'm like, I'm gonna go clean the floor. Why are you wasting your time getting the stuff to clean the floor?
I don't know. Why am I wasting my time trying to track down a pen?
And then they're like, well, you should ask someone for a pen. Like, I asked
for a pen. You said, yeah, maybe if you go track down a pen.
And then you also told me to clean the floor, and technically I'm not done until the floor is done. I'm like, okay.
Cross up. I want to let you know that. Cross up. I come from one side of the angle, or it may be understandable.
There's also that moment of, if I quit on the spot, I'm not talking out, I'm just walking out.
No, the only thing I'll say, if you walk by just walk by Martin, fuck you. Remember, the wide nozzle is good for spraying off a lot of shit, but I have to remember that the smaller nozzle has better power. What you are, and the smaller the nozzle, the better it'll be, but it's a lot harder to do. Well, it's a lot better if I have my higher tier fucking equipment, like, fucking screwed on. Oh, hey, give me money. Nope, never mind, you don't have that money no more. Hey, it's back. Nope, it's gone again. And you cross by using control on the left side. I think originally I was just multitasking because I'm like, ooh, I want to check out these camps. Like,
Dude, honestly, I'm just like, we don't have enough people to keep on right now. We don't have enough people. We're having problems keeping people and keeping.
Again, this is the thing. I could be miserable and somewhat be here. That's the thing. I'm not a tier map person. I'm not a mixture. But
they're also telling me like, "Oh, John, you should learn to clean more." I'm like, "Go fuck yourself."
I know how to clean all the shit. I don't like cleaning either. The only thing I can't do is rods. And it's got to touch my back. I'm gonna touch my back and shit up.
And they were telling me like, "Hey, John, you should learn to clean rods." I'm like, I don't feel comfortable climbing up there or safe.
One, it's
I'm
like
like,
one, yeah, but one, I don't feel comfortable with that, and also with your height and everything, it's gonna, you have to bend down at a horrible angle. It hurts my body doing it. So.
But they're also starting to tell, well, you're all paid the same amount, so get over it and start doing stuff. But they started telling people to do rods, and I'm like, you're gonna watch me vanish.
Well, you're all paying the same. I'm like, cool, well, I can make sure they take them all my fucking time. Well, why are you not done here? Because I don't do this. Well, it's hard for me to see. I can't really see without my glasses. Why aren't you wearing glasses? You guys have to wear earplugs. Why aren't you wearing the other ones? Because the other ones hurt my ears. Well, other bullshit you want, well, whatever bullshit you're gonna tell me about.
Don, can't you see that? No.
No.
It's like it's right there. No, I still can't see it.
Just because you say it's right there doesn't mean I can't. I'm gonna see it.
Doesn't mean I instantly am able to see it. It's like, oh my god, that was like
oh my god,
one.
You're right. I can finally see it because your bullshit you pull out your ass. Now remember, your project is a hotel and I have a pool. I know if mine's the hardest. So I went to grab a hoodie because it was a little bit chilly and I just wanted to wear hoodies in the morning. And then I found out that proof was inside my my sweater drawer. I'm like, you're not a hoodie. Also found a pair of sweatpants in there too. I'm like, you're also not a hoodie.
They're also telling me, oh yeah, by the way, John, you need to stop buying your snacks before you clock out for break. Clock out for your break first, then get your stuff. Also, you should cook your food.
I buy my food. It's like this. We have to buy our food, go all the way to the break room, clock out, get our food, go to the break room, here. And then it's like, oh hey, don't clock, make sure you get out, clock out this, then grab your shit. You're gonna grab your phone, you do this or that, do that. I'm like, no. My break don't start till I fucking, the fucking area. Well, the break starts the moment you get out of the building. No, not if I'm out here, and then let's go to break, and I have to fucking piss. Oh, can't pee yet, gotta clock out. I explain that to everybody at work. Yeah, at work, we had like trying, we had like 2 15-minute breaks. But the thing is, you had to clock out, do that bop, you off, clock out, grab your shit, and then go in here. And if you have to heat something up, well, half the time of eating your food, it's gone.
I'm just looking at the pool, it kind of looks nice.
Thank you. We all chose a task, and I chose the pool. It seems like the easy thing to clean. By myself. What's the word? But yeah, I think I have to remember that I like the white one because it sprays off a lot more wider of an area. I need to remember that sometimes I have to go very small to get certain better power. It's gonna take forever.
Also the fact that, oh yeah, you're also all working 6 days this week too. Why does everyone?
Yeah, that's understandable. They're always trying to make a profit. Again, I still remember when Isaiah and I worked before you docked there for 2 whole years straight, just doing 6-day work week. And originally, that was before they started to try to make it a, you guys are on, you guys are off. And then I had to go, and then I had to, we're part of the D party. I'm like, okay, can you swap me with someone, this person on this? Hey, would you be willing to? And then I had to work my ass off to try to do something to be the same thing, so I could be part of the, still be part of the D&D group.
I also just during COVID, it was that moment of, oh yeah, by the way, you don't actually get occurrences for calling out sick. John, why do you never work 6-day work weeks anymore? Might have something to do with the fact that you have me clean every day of the week, or could also be the fact that I just don't want to.
Yeah, that's one part. Well, we need this, I don't want to. I'm like, yeah, well, you don't have a choice. There's a thing called living expenses and other shit. Well, I'll take a $1,000 pay cut. I'm like, cool. If you're gonna do that, you're also gonna be taking a app cut because you're gonna be not having the money to pay all that stuff. I like how I'm like, as a pool, and then slightly cleaning the area by the pool as I'm moving. I think all my method is I'm just gonna clean a giant path outside the pool, and then it'll be separated, so that there's not as much metaphorical dirt getting back into my pool. Forward. Problem is, I can go forward and it's more of a straighter line, but I can't go backwards in a straighter line. I like how the motel pool floor. Pool floor. Motel pool floor. Area you're doing, it looks good, John. I can see you on my phone.
Well, one of the things I like to do is I like to handle the small little windows, the doors, and stuff like that, and the vents first.
You guys want a quick warning?
Well, when you clean the little things and stuff like that, it auto clears them once you get enough of it clean, so it actually helps mark some of the lines a little clearer.
I mean, normally when I work on the bigger stuff, so I don't worry about the small stuff, but the smaller stuff later.
And then they were asking, Jared the other day was like, well, it's really hard to get you a thumbs up award. You said you want those, but it's really hard for me to want to give me one of those thumbs up awards because you barely want to work. I'm like,
You know, the thing is, now that I barely want to work, I just want you guys to fucking get your head on your ass and not fucking force me to have to clean every god motherfucking day.
And then you wonder why I'm all frustrated about it.
Oh, well, too bad. Get over it.
Oh, no, there's a certain point where you start thinking,
Hey, I would like to learn boxing, but you don't have the drive for it. I'm like, you know the ability is when I say I want to try to do something and you guys go, well, you don't have the ability on here. Yeah, then you just make me not want to have the drive for it then.
and then they're like, well, here's your chance for it. I'm like, I don't want to do it today. Well, your only chance. I'm like, okay, cool. Why does he keep half-assing it?
Oh, why do you keep half-assing your own job and delegating to someone else?
Or how they that thing bugged the crap out of me when Derek and Sean were leapfrogging through COVID.
Yeah, no. I'm not.
Of course, when we had that quarterly meeting, when we all basically, when they were both gone and we all were like, so this is what's happening. This is what's happening. And everybody piled onto it. We basically just spent 20 minutes backing the truck over them and driving it back.
Okay, that's not driving the truck over them, man. That's just throwing them under the bus.
And then holding them there as we drive back over them.
Yeah, totally what you want to say. I wonder why. That's set up to you. I recall I had to deal with their bullshit way before you did.
True.
I was there for almost 5.5 years. Left so that I can try a little bit more better freedom what I wanted. You can't really, because most other places don't pay the ability of what you need. There's some of this and that. It's just like,
Oh, there's a bunch of solar panels on top of the roof.
Oh no, that's not my territory. I'm the pool man guy, not the.
And then Derek was like, I'm getting a job back at Triton. No, Mike, no, you're not. We all knew it wasn't going to happen.
Eric?
Yeah. Because he started coming by, and he started coming in when the plant was closed. And what I loved about that situation was Sean was letting him in through the door, and they freaking just ripped all of the management a new one for them buzzing Derek through the door. I was like, I'm gonna be back. I'm like, no, you're not. Then they actually asked us, hey, does anybody want Derek back? He was a really good worker. I'm like, no, nobody wants him back. Don, you're not speaking for everybody. Oh, okay. Ask guys that.
Cool.
No.
Well, from my experience, no.
Everybody
Out of
else
the
there.
two, I would
like,
rather
no.
have. Out of the two, I would rather have Sean fired and then have Derek back.
I just didn't like how Derek, anytime he got mad, he just took it out on everybody else. And I realized I'm kind of a hypocrite.
Yeah, you also, whenever you get mad, you take it out on everybody else. Stop eating all the goddamn soap! How am I supposed to soap my thing when you steal it all? Soap hogger. Yeah, my problem was with Sean, not really with Derek.
I just hated that they had that mentality of, I'm having a bad day. I'm going to make my employees suffer.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about what you were going to say. I will fucking kick you in the balls mentality. I think it's a lot easier for me to foam with the mouse instead of the controller. I like the fact that I saw him around my neighborhood. Walking his German Shepherd.
Well, Derek also poached a bunch of people. That was the other reason I'm like, you blackballed yourself. You really think they're going to let you back? Well, Sean's going to make sure I get back. I'm like, I really doubt it's going to work like that.
Yeah, then again, favoritism. Well, my daddy's on first shift. My brother's here. My nephew's here. Or my son, whatever, whoever, you know what I mean? Like, in reality, the Martins really shouldn't have been, one, allowed to stay in their job because you fuck people in the plant. Not just
I mean,
one,
Derek
every...
had a problem about flirting with the girls, but at least he never fucked anyone on the clock.
Yeah, again, he'll like,
sexually.
hey, hey, you're cute. Hey, cutie, what up? I'm like, I respect you on that ability. You're not like, I'm gonna fucking jeopardize my whole business and everything else. I need to try to flirt with Ariel, and, yeah. Okay, I wanna let you know, please don't flirt with my sister. Why? Because if you do anything, I will gut you like a fish. Thank you. I will not hesitate to do so, sir. But I have it where I'm watching you, but I'm not watching you. I mean,
I get it. I'm trying to be a little more sparing with the foam, so that way you have some. I was trying to.
all I gotta. Again, I can hear when you're foaming. And again, I just wait until I need it and then start it. That's why, again, I foam a large area. And then I work on spraying outside that area so that I can attempt to work around as I work my way through the foam. Everywhere I turned down, like, I turned down or turned off all the other stuff.
Are you done with all your done with the foam?
Oh, hold on.
No. Recall it because there's little splatters all over the place. That's why I was asking.
Fuck off and let me do my own shit, ditch.
That way it also gets you some more foam.
I don't need more foam. Working on my ship. You're good.
Alright. Sorry.
Thanks going, John. Now my fucking foam's ever gone. All I did was press my W key.
Also, Brad keeps giving everybody shit for, oh, why'd you call out? And then I'm like, hey, Brad, don't you do the same thing? Never on an overtime week. Guess what he did last night?
Overtime week.
Yep, he called out.
Yeah, but isn't like if your guys are working more 6-day week, every day is an overtime week? Never on a mic, so you're not calling out right now? That's different. How's it different? I'm going to hit this button. The game plan was clean the pool, work on the floor. And then you work on whatever you're working on the time being, and then I slowly make my way up to help with other stuff. A diving board over here? God damn. I didn't even see it. that's the thing. A lot of people are just like, yeah, I'm just again. You have to work another part, but it's not. Oh yeah. Well, we're gonna be working more all 6-day work week. So I'm like, you do realize the more you force people to do these 6-day work weeks, the more frustrated and tired and annoyed they get. Yeah, we don't really give a shit. Cool.
Well, Brad's
Maybe cool, you
also
guys.
started picking up that I'm starting to get tired of his shit. Especially like, he's like, John, get back in there. I'm like, say it again. See what happens. Oh, the tier mat leads were also fucking with me today, or trying to fuck with me today. They're like, oh, you take it in the ass. I'm like, and then giving me these lewd gestures. I'm like, oh, are you showing me what, are you making the gestures that your mom and your sister were doing? My dad kicked your ass. Who do you think was tied up in the closet watching? They all just started looking at me like, what the fuck? I'm like, don't,
Hey,
don't fuck with me.
no fuck with me physically, no fuck with me mentally. Different
There's no reason to talk to us like that. We're just playing around. I'm like, I'm not in the mood today.
We're playing around. I'm like, no, you're not. You're just. I finally the ladder clean. It took me 15 years. I can retire. I'm gonna go well. Again, these tiles look clean enough. You can swim off of. Oh, now it's more right. Oh no, that makes sense. Well, these tiles look clean enough to swim on this on. Like, no, I bet the giant chunk.
They started doing that kind of stuff, and then they're like, well, then one of them shoved me, and I'm like, you do not want to go there.
Hi, I want to let you know, one, you're not fucking disrespect me. You're not fakingly, oh, we're just playing. I'm like, no, you're being disrespectful. The moment I did the same shit back to you, but John, why couldn't do that? I'm like, you can play with crap, but you can't. You can play in the crap, but you can't deal with it. Whoa. Cool, finally got that wall done. I don't know, I think I want it with the pole because it's small, but also it's going to be annoying to deal with. The other one's annoying, big and annoying because it's just became big.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, that's the one. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? That's all I know. Gracias. Praying at pool. I'm praying at pool. John, while we talk about a shitty day on a live stream.
Yeah, by the way, don't work at Trident Seafoods, everybody. You can run screaming.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I believe that too. See? Ooh, look at my brain in my bed. Put it right here.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
That's what the pig vendors are for.
Yeah, just basically what I do. I want to see if you could. And there's that. I basically might disassemble my gaming setup. So you know how on Apollo 76 I had all my equipment and stuff. I had a desk ball gauntlet, which I had originally for a while, because I was starting Flash mod. You know, whatever. Anyway, So basically, I had it where I had 2 crossbows, compound bow, and a deck called gauntlet from my melee attack. I just made show you're watching.
Big Bang Theory. It's the
I don't know
episode, the episode where Sheldon is mulling over how living with Amy or not.
I don't know. I have not really. I think like again, it's not okay. Bob happened. When did we do the save? When did we do the wall save? And the floor save was not filled. When did we do the floor save? Also, man, protecting our house in 2020. Doesn't matter on the next week, but you know what I mean. Wait, we did a lot of shit on that couch. Yeah, don't remind me. I would think I could have somehow been miserable in my job, but I wouldn't do it either. Not being bad, it's just, we're dealing with all the migraine kids. Yeah, for me, I got rid of the fog, I got rid of moisture, I got rid of turn this thing off. Now my floor pool's done. Artery load.
I like how the pool looks. So I'm curious, with you turning off all the little background details and stuff like that, do you actually still see the stream come out of the gun?
Yeah, I still see the water stuff. I just have the I kept the foam to like a minimum. But other than that, I just turned off like your shaders. I turned off the other part. Yeah, later on I finally cut my hair. Which I was just gonna do it ahead of time, that way I can be bald for a little while, and then by the time we start to fall, I'll have more hair again. Oh yeah, on the out thing I was talking about, I planned on making it so that I had one bow, I originally had the claw gauntlet with design, so I'd be a melee attack, basically want both melee attacker, but I would also would go up and I'd use it to heal. Hi, old man. What? Oh, he's on Robo. John.
Yeah.
This is a spray gun. Oh yeah, I'm playing 2 different games. Yeah, more or less. Basically just traveling around to see if I can find people who have medical items, and then trying to see if they have any of the serums I don't have on me right now.
Multitask. I get it.
Yeah, totally. To say, hey, we're cleaning a pool and then fast travel to other people's camp. I look over, I'm like, I think that pool drain's still slightly dirty. Also, the way I cleaned it, wouldn't have been a good idea with all that shit
Around
would
the
have thrown
edge
right back
or
on.
the rim of the pool still has some of the dirt on or the black slime on it.
I know. The inside of the building is done. The outside of the building is not. It's called the pool trim. Oh, it was a robot. That was a human. Rebel! Rebel! At least you yell, stuck and start moving towards the object you're trying to yell at. Rebel! Thank you. Yeah. Give me that butt. Yeah, give me the butt. Boy. That's also why I said I was going to work on the pool and then work on the outside of the base of the floor part. Or at least I can do the floor part from certain sections of the pool and outward, and I'll help pop on and help with the bigger house.
I don't mind hopping on to try to help get a little more of this done, and then hopping on to help you get some of your stuff cleaned.
Right.
No, I was just having it. My controller. I should just grab one of my other cords.
Yeah,
The
right
cord
now I
I'm
have
using is
that.
acting weird.
The only reason why I guess I'm technically also do multitasking wise is because my headphones needed the cable, and right now the only cable I had. Okay, let's see. You have herbivore. I already got that one. It's grounded, which again, which is this. Electrical discharge I already have. Twisted muscles I already had. Unstable isotope. They have an unstable isotope and the electrical discharge. So taking it immediately damage may trigger a shock effect. This down and then this damages you and the phone. And it's the same thing the other way. Are you good? You want to say something? Go say it to them.
I like how this looks. I'm looking down at the pool. I like how it looks. Like looking down at it, it looks pretty cool.
Only have my tier 2 gun and the other attachment. Yeah, I don't know if it was because I joined you and that's why I got, or the other part, but I should have had the thing.
See, I have a tier 2 white gun, and then, or sorry, tier 2 red high pressure, and tier 3 white gun.
Yeah, I mean, technically, so you're saying I mean, physically for that, it would be you had a lot of higher amount of money because right now, if you're talking about base gun and then tier 3 attachment.
I was curious if you had those.
Yeah, I have base gun. I have the white gun and the base white gun and the base other part. You can buy an attachment for it. I have one attachment for it, for this base gun. The hotel floor. Right there. I said I'm going to do the what's it called and then hop on the thing. I'm meaning I'm going to help you with the bigger building upstairs. And yeah, I was waiting for you to contact me so that we could load up. We're trying to get the binding area from apartment 1 to the other. I mean, I have 1,000 points. Don't mind me for here.
You got 1,000 points, but that's not the $1,000. You got $34, which means you can
42.
get more cosmetics.
Yeah, right now I get more cosmetics, but even if I get more cosmetics. Yeah, so you know how I bought the blue outfit, right? So yeah, none of the cosmetics I bought before are also got on here.
God damn it.
It's okay, I have 1,000 cosmetics. I can buy myself an outfit now. Question is, will the outfit stay or will it? Yeah, I think, like, if on me, I should have been able to, like, oh hey, it should have been like, oh hey, you're on someone else's world. You can use your combat, you can use your fucking points for this shit. Oh, shit. Oh well. You know, I went to you're from that area. I think I told you about that beforehand. But we went to the prison area in San Francisco. Okay. Did I tell you about the time we went on the when we did a trip? Yes.
Which trip?
It was basically the trip from my grandpa's funeral.
Oh yeah. Like when you went to
Okay.
No, that was your grandma's funeral. I was thinking about. That was my bad. I don't think
Oh,
you
that's
actually
home
told.
dead.
I don't think you told me about too
Anyway.
much about your grandfather's funeral.
So, his funeral territory for that part was all the way in Reno. But, so first we fly out, and we flew from Minnesota, fly to California. Because, okay, hold on. You were talking to me in a double echo, or as I call it, delayed John. But yeah, no, so we fly out to California, we're in San Francisco, and for the first 2-3 days, we're walking out everywhere. That's what they do. They're walking everywhere. Hiking up, hiking down, here's that. We're doing 45-degree angles, going to the redwood forest, carrying a bag of rocks. I think my dad's bag of rocks. And
I
they were
was
in the bag.
originally born in San Francisco myself.
I know you told me that. That's why. Oh yeah,
I
so
still
we're there.
never, like, the funny thing is, I grew up in San Francisco, but I don't really remember much other than the house my mom's boyfriend had us staying at.
No worry, I grew up outside Oklahoma like that, and my brain can remember a restaurant on the water. Alright, again, you don't want to go in the water because there's crocodile. Nothing terrible, there's nothing in that water. But I remember being little.
I also remember my mom's boyfriend. Well, I always thought he was my dad for the longest time, and then like sometime in middle school, my mom was like, "No, he wasn't your dad. He was my boyfriend at the time." I'm like, "Huh? I thought you said my dad's name was Richard." Yeah, I know. I was dating him, and his name was Richard.
He could have been your dad. He could have been your dad if I married him.
So actually, like, the only memory I have of my dad is when I kicked him in the nuts.
Good time.
But no,
yeah, anyway.
It was so funny because I come off the plane, I hug my sister, and then I kick him straight in the nuts. While he's on the ground, his wife is like, "He's your son. Do you expect anything else?" Like, apparently that's a thing meant for him too. My bad. Oh, you were saying?
Anyway, so yeah, we're basically hiking back and forth, going here, blah blah. We went to most of this area. We went to Tahoe Lake. Had food there. Most of the food I have macaroni. We did have to Taco Bell at one time. And they made my food, and then my family, they decided they were going to go back, and then I think the next day or whatever, grab some Taco Bell, and my aunt and then fucked my order up. Like, you can pick it off. I'm like, no, I have sensory things so that the tomatoes that are already on there, I can't stand the ability of tasting those tomatoes. That's the thing with apparently the same thing with my uncle. What about Barry? What's his fucking thing? Take one small step break from what I'm working on, and then the under bit of the stair. But yeah, so basically again like that, we go off and hike all over San Francisco. Then we go, then the next thing, the basic turn off a certain amount of days here. We go and we spend some days in the national park area. And then my uncle had stuff he had to do, and he was going to be able to pop in and join us. Tell that, so we were basically me, my aunt, my dad, my two aunts, and my Uncle Barry. Then we went hiking on that area. Again, we hiked. It's like a 5-mile trail, and then Dad and I hiked about two and a half miles. And I got bit by something. Beat a lot when I was in San Francisco. On that trip. Also, the first meal we had when we were in San Francisco, my dad guzzled a beer in one gulp. But that's not uncommon for my father either. One of his many talents of awesomeness. But yeah, the area we went to, if you somewhat know, it's the reservoir, the area reservoir for the water.
See,
water dam reservoir thing.
Yeah, see, I believe, like, I was told that I went there once when I was younger, but I don't really remember too much of my time in San Francisco. I do remember that when I walked down the driveway, I could see the Golden Gate Bridge.
I was on the Golden Gate Bridge. I could have jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge if I wanted to. This is what fence would have never stopped me. Plus, there's an also area at the time that didn't have a fence on it. Yeah, I sat down for a second because I don't want to go back in there. I'm like, down. You gotta go that way. I'm like, I'm in my brain. I'm like, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna sit down here. Some guy walked up, hands an atheist, and he fucking pamphlet about God. I'm like, thank you for hey, thanks. Thank you for handing an atheist this. And then I threw it down. Here you go, brother. I'm like, I thought he was gonna rob me. Give me your money. I'm like, no. Yeah, the understair bit taken care of.
Sorry, I'm popping Sprite on my
Thanks, Betsy.
That moment of like, I keep getting told to suck it up and just get over it. I'm like, really don't want to.
That's how
Although I'm about to start choking some tier mat operators. I miss Papa. He was pretty good at telling them to shut the hell up and leave people alone.
Yep.
I mean, he retired, and that man deserves to be retired, but doesn't mean I can't miss him.
Oh, we can. I miss a lot of the people I used to live with. Okay, do that. Are you off on this side? I'm assuming it's probably the top part of the wall I don't have. Alright, you're in the sun cactus. This moment when you're like, okay, where's the stair thing again, or whatever, ladder, or whatever? Oh man. I just need to bring him over here to the part of the Yeah, it's on purpose. It's on purpose, dude. I'm like, don't worry, John. I got your cat and your equipment. seems he brutally murdered someone. I'm like, yeah, they probably deserved it. I mean, John.
Repeat it one more time.
Yep, John now in prison. Yeah, he murdered for murdering someone. Yeah, he probably they deserved it, probably.
Yeah, it's getting very close to that kind of situation.
And that's where you can go. I'm going to leave. Like, you're done? I mean, I'm entirely. Bills. More bills. Capital One. Selfish. And a statement from a bank. I went from slightly, hey, I'm gonna step up. Yeah, that's that. Oh, you're short. I'm like, here. Yeah. Like the fact you can be like, I'm right here. I had the. Challenge would be used if I was doing the other part, but I'm not trying to go down the melee route. It's like, yeah, I was like on there, it's like, okay. With my own, like operating view from my other part, it's like, okay. Adrenaline, yes. Why? More weapon damage and your health is lower. Bone, more agility, better mobility. Eagle Eye, add. Excellent for bats, critical boost, damage, and perception. Egghead, egg intelligence increase, crash rate helps with the strength and endurance downside. Cool. Optional, you can do electrical discharge. Can shock melee attackers, aka people hitting you. Healing factor, yes. Greater great between fights, especially as play solo. Herd mentality is good. You want because you have the ability where when in a herd, you're this. When not in a herd, your ability blob is only with flash freak brings it down to only 0.5. I'm trying to figure out where on my back of this. Can you walk up the fucking thing, you retarded ass player?
accommodate for the party dynamic. Especially since you've also started participating with raids with them. However, you are pretty decent at doing solo builds as well.
I mean, the thing is, I've been playing by myself since the whole beginning of this.
I tend to do tank builds and focus on armor and defense. Taking
you always. No, you tend to be in DPS as glass, meaning you go in there, you hit them as hard as you can, and then die, and then.
Yeah, I tend to be a glass cannon. That was the word I was looking for. I couldn't grasp the word.
Well, I have it so I have me and Mom, where we have it so that we're, again, for us, we have it where we use for ESO, we're using the, friggin' armor, friggin' set, to make sure your DPS damage is up. But, with the whole ability of the way we're playing, it's like, okay, these are what you are, here's this. So your offense, you're doing a lot of this damage. Cool. But you're supposed to be wearing medium armor. I make it so that we wear heavy armor so that we have way higher defenses. Make sure your health stamina are basically at that halfway mark where you're both basically there. And yeah, I keep doing that. I'm like, I'm gonna move And yeah, I'm good at building the other part. But it's like, unlike the other ones, like, oh hey, here's my tank. Here's a tank build. Hey, here's this build. Oh hey, I have a bow build. I'm like, yeah, but I'm not a human. And also, for you like having this. I don't. It's like the cool part about the whole thing. Like, oh hey, on the Discord channel, we do have different things. I'm like, yeah, but right now I'm only this level.
Also, absolutely hated when I was like, I finally got my speed max. Let's do a race, and then nope. You cheated.
I know. I think like.
I didn't cheat.
Well. Oh, update information. Mom and Dad are heading in the Maple Street. Partly playing with their friends. And yeah, that's all I have to. What's the other people's shit? Oh, it's so fine. I'm just going to wait until I'm gonna bake a pie. What type of pie? Pie flavored. What were we talking about before? I had a gag reflex. God?
Repeat it. Sorry,
Yeah, where were we? Yeah, sorry. Where were you on our conversation when I had a toss that?
You said something about Harley doing something, your parents doing something.
No, that's me making a statement to you. You were talking about something before. I said, hold on.
I've spaced.
mean, I could rewind us if I wanted to.
I also was like, it was more just for. There's this moment of like, I don't think it was that super important.
No, yeah, it's probably not that super important, but I'm in the middle of my fucking brain now. I can't goddamn fucking remember this shit. Now it's fucking starting to piss me the fuck off. Yeah, you and Dad are gonna go to Staples, and Harley's currently hanging out with her friends. You know, like, I love taking people's shit. That was one thing I said, and then.
Oh, now I remember. I loved how like I built up myself to be all built myself up to be the speed, put it in there. You cheated by paying for it. But you don't get.
The thing is, in the game, if the game allows me to do this, it's not cheating.
And you guys kept outrunning me. I was like, one day you'll be as fast as us, and then you can race us. And then I literally built for speed, and I'm like, okay, I'm ready to do this. And he's like, nope.
Okay, you didn't build for speed. I bought you the books to help you learn to do the speed.
And then I also got the siege abilities, or the I think it was the multiplayer abilities for building up mount speed.
Yeah, again, I am the one who did that for you.
You're right. You showed me how to do that, and I was like, I want to do a race.
Officially, I'm the one who literally played your character and was doing a lot of this building up the shit. Same thing with your movesets and other things.
I was like, I just wanted to do one race. And then he's like, no, you cheated.
Yeah, but the thing is, the race isn't really a race because you're going to be the exact same speed. Now, if you went into your champion point, and on the first tree, the green tree, at the very top, it would have the ability of having a little bit faster. I'm still working on the outside of the pool area. It's just that part right here was annoying the shit out of me until I finally got it. Oh, back to my job. I'm gonna finish the pool 4 and pool area. Get away from my area. I'll have a task, and I want to control my own task. You're like, what do you got? You got the walls of the building, and you got the roof of the building, and I pull the pool and the pool floor. Yeah, my abilities I can do it here, but with ESO, and this is what we're talking about, why I think that and the other part. Yeah, I helped you make yourself, I helped you make you a glass cannon. Or I tried not to make you a glass cannon, but you know, still being a higher DPS. It's probably fun to ruin my day as immersion. I don't like fast traveling because it ruins my immersion.
I can't wait until they patch that glitch you keep using. That ruins the immersion too. Because now because you have to choose what you want, what upgrades you want to do, or
yeah, I think it can be a real hard ass, especially since you like ditching the military.
It's cheating. Like, no, it's not. Okay, what I did with freaking like KOTOR was kind of cheating. But it had codes that were built into it. Like, play it without the cheat codes first.
One, if the codes are in there legally that you can use, it's not cheating. Well, you're playing with mods. You're not really playing the game right, Mike. The game allowed me to have these mods on here, so... Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling other people about the whole scenario of this and that. I'm like, yeah, this happened. Yeah, they're not really good friends. Yeah, they're not. Not when one friend decides and wants to end your friendship because of this shit. And then, oh hey, my girlfriend cheated on me. Maybe we're gonna get together for 8 months or so. Oh hey, I want to apologize. I let my petty grudge run its course, and then you decide to still not talk to me for another 7 months. Or hey, we got D&D done. Yeah, we should make sure to do D&D's early. Make sure we got done with D&D early so that we can celebrate your birthday. Yeah, I don't feel like doing that anymore. If you want, you're asking someone to here if you want to do anything tonight. Oh, thank you. I appreciate your non-trying. Or a long time in the past, John, we had it set up so like we're doing like the nerf sort, foam source or whatever.
Yeah.
So I bought two birds, so we were doing that. Isaiah thought he bought one, but it turned out to be a wooden sword. I bought 2 of Ichigo's swords. And I'm really good at fighting, where I never really lost a thing from Isaiah. I will say we fought with lightsabers in the wintertime, and he hit me on my cold fucking fingers.
I might have whooped his ass for that.
Oh no, I got fucking pissed off. The thing was, it hit me in my thing, and I got pissed off, and I got pissed off in this, and I got pissed off, making more matter, and I fucking used a lot more strength and broke the lightsaber. That's basically the start wise of that. So anyway, we're fighting nerf battles and whatever. So, just a backstory, is that we were doing the same thing, like that. John had a foam hammer, basically Mjolnir with a rope. So he's, what's up? Boom, and doing that. I had the foam katana. Foam katanas. I think I had something else. I don't remember exactly what he had at the time. But yeah, I'm kicking everybody's ass. Boom, John trying to do the whole tie around the hammer and the other part, but I had more strength and stuff with my sword, so I pulled his thing from there. Boom. Whooped ass. And then later on, I gave Isaiah one of the swords at one time period. And also gave his girlfriend a Tokyo Gold mask. We went and celebrated her birthday, and then I think she later on was back over the apartment area. I'm like, here you go, have this. Well, you're no longer allowed here when she's here. Hold on, that means I'm not allowed in at all, so.
I honestly thought that was kind of mean.
Oh no, oh yeah, you knew, again, I knew her way before Isaiah did. He was over in Tennessee when I met her. But she was dating, at the time, she was dating a guy named Ethan. Cool, I'm like, I like you. And she was just trying to use me to fucking sow threads in this thing. AK cost the Harmony. Also, she made TikToks where she was shirtless. Again, you couldn't see shit, but she had very long ass armpit hair. Like, disgusting long. But anyway, back to another story. So yeah, we're fighting wise, whatever. Again, I gotta say one of the swords, which I later on took back later on because it's just no part. But yeah, so we're fighting, and I took mine and I fought him, and I broke the one I gave him with the sheer force I did. And then later on, I took it back, and it was like, and then it became like the board guy Inosuke.
Something else I particularly hated myself.
You know Inosuke's blade style thing, right? You know what I mean, John?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Something else.
Yeah, that's basically what my blades were like. And then I made it shorter on one side because I broke one, and then that's where I took it back, and then I basically duct taped it up. I still use it as a weapon, as a thing.
I always hated tag or hide and seek because I always had it like it. I hated those games because it was always that moment of I already had enough. It was I was usually it. Everybody would run from me, and like I had that on a regular basis without games. So it made it that moment of like I don't really want to play this game. There were a lot of people to be like, "Hey, it's okay. You'll be it, and then you'll catch someone." And I could never get I never got anybody.
Yeah, if I was a friend there, I would have let you let me, and then I'd search another part. Have you ever played a game called Ghost in the Graveyard?
One more time.
Have you ever played a game called Ghost in the Graveyard?
No.
So basically, it's still a game of tag. But one person's the ghost, and you're trying to run out of the graveyard. So you're trying to run through quick. Well, I was not it, but I was playing it, and I hit my head on a AC unit.
I don't know why it made me think of Wink Mafia. But, so what are the rules of Ghosts in the Graveyard, if you don't mind me asking? You said it's like tag.
Okay. Yeah, you had the one ghost in the graveyard and trying to come grab you. And I think once you got grabbed, you became a ghost also.
Okay.
It's been a while. I used to play. I think I was old.
I had something similar to that. It was I don't remember the name of the game, but I remember how to play it. Where you would say you would what is the word? So you'd have a center point. It was like kick the can, but you never left the spot, and you base each time you start the round, you check until you can't find anybody. Once you're done with that, they're supposed to move and move closer to it until they can be right there.
Yeah, it's hide and seek with
And you had to be within the line of sight of the I'm gonna say the tower for the lack of better words.
Yeah, you have to be able to see the tower. The tower is a safe point, but you have to stop people from touching the first safe point.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. I used to play that all the time too.
I hated playing tag and it because of I already had issues like people like ostracizing and isolating me. It sucked.
Because you were a fat weird kid. Because you were a fat weird kid and no one wanted to touch you.
Basically. Or anytime I hung out, I'd come out of there, I was always the new kid, and nobody really wanted to play with the new kid. They're like, just ignore him and he'll go away eventually, kind of situation.
I never had that problem. But also, I was in Washington. I was in Minnesota, in Oklahoma. We were nice.
That's another thing. My mom would be like, "You're out, dude, John. Well, you have a forest. You can go play out in the woods. I'm like, I don't want to go play out in the woods.
I mean, if you had friends, quote unquote, actual friends, yeah, you would have been going outside and playing in the woods. You would have been doing this. Yeah, you would also have your friends over and you would be playing video games. I mean, you realize how terrible your mother is.
I have one friend that
Yeah,
stayed the
well,
night.
hey,
My
Eric.
mom came
How
out
are
in
you
the
liking
living
it?
room naked, and he wound up telling me after she went back in the room, she was like, "Oh God, I'm so sorry, Steele." My buddy came back. My buddy, after she darted back in the room, he goes like, "I suddenly like breasts less now."
I know you told me. I mean, I would go home. Me and mom, blank, and it would have been like the whole. Your mom would have been fucking having the cops fucking called on her ass for teaching nudity in front of a minor. Not, and that would be, well, I walk in front of my son all the time. I'm like, yeah, that doesn't make it any better than that.
That makes that worse, not better.
Yep, that's decent exposure in front of multiple minors. That's a felony offense. Sorry, John, we're gonna have to put you in the foster care. It's okay. I would rather be there anyways. I think if you and mom lost custody of your ass and you were put in that thing, I think it would have been a way better experience for you instead of just being blank. At least if you were in a good environment where people are able to, actually help you.
Dude, I have a feeling like if I grew up with near your mom, the moment she heard about a sex party and I'm taking keys, she'd be like, "I'm taking your kid," and yeah, he's not coming back.
You can't take my kid. I'm like, you haven't all this shit.
Don, what was your mom teaching you how to do? Clean a gimp suit? I think child services has me on this.
Yeah. I don't really think it's environment in San Diego. I was just thinking somewhere with people. Like, oh, well, I had this happen to me, and I'm perfectly fine. Yeah, that still should never happen to you. But I do plan on playing some more RDR and other parts. But for me, I'm going to make it so that I'm going to have certain days that I'll play specific games. But right now, I'm still not nowhere. I
still need to play through the story on RDR.
Yeah, not outside of Valentine. That's all I got.
Not a complaint. Something I just need to do.
I know, I'm just saying out loud to myself that...
Also Mafia. And I still need to finish Yakuza. Like, I was enjoying it, the thing is, I wasn't enjoying reading so much.
Don't read. Hey guys, do this. You guys can pause the screen and read it if you want. Ladder, go. There you go. And yeah, my mom, if you're like, oh yeah, he's a good kid. A little weird, but still good. Yeah, his mom did anything to this. Wait, what? Yeah, mom, I want to let you know that what's her name fucking was walking naked in her house. And yeah, John, you in the living room? Yep. Yeah, I'm calling your mom was like, yeah, no, you're not allowed over there. I'm going to hang out with him. Like, John, fuck that bitch. Come over to my house. We have food, we have snacks, we have video games, and we can do some outside activities along with also playing some other stuff. But I know, again, yeah, if you had more friends that were around your age, somewhat.
I have a feeling that would have been That moment of my like, if I had more friends my age, it would have been that would have been found out a lot quicker, and it would have been that moment of, sorry, what? Mrs. Purvis is doing what? Oh, no, sweetie, but you're not going home. You're staying here.
No, you'll probably go home, but it would be like, yeah, this is not like, oh, she's doing this. Oh, wait, wait, your stepdad stabbed you with a fork? I'm calling child services. Like, yeah, hi, it's me, your mom. Hi, oh, wow, you're the shitty ass person I met. You know, you're lucky your son didn't turn out to be worse than he already is. What do you mean? Let's see, you're surrounded by a ton of adults doing a lot of sex shit. There's this and that here. You treated him like, oh, no, there's nothing wrong with you. You got this. I'm like, he doesn't the point. He doesn't go to the doctor to get himself checked out. He doesn't go to this way to that.
Yeah, that was another thing. I kept telling my mom, like, Mom, I really think I should get a brain scan. No.
And then finally, yeah, he has a tumor here. Anything we can do? Well, if it was caught earlier, I'm like, your mom's life dying, or like any other this. I'm like, oh, wow, that's terrible. Don't you remember that time when I needed something? And you're like, nope, you're perfectly fine. Stop complaining. You're not dying.
And then when the shoe's on the other foot, it's, you don't love me. Die quieter.
Well, I mean, of course I don't love you. You think I love you for because of all the shit you put me through?
Dude, there's a point where people are worried that I was gonna be a serial killer.
Or a rapist. A serial rapist. We'll combine both of your horrible things into it, John.
It's really creepy. Like, also, I came off as creepy, but it was that moment of, couldn't talk about what I knew.
Yeah, it's like, oh, hi. I was like, alright, how do you know how to clean it? Why are you so good at cleaning it? Oh, my mom made me clean it. Never mind. I shut up about that. I think one of the reasons why I don't like this game's fun, but there's like way too much stupid fucking extra area you need to do shit. You can make it so that, oh hey, you have this small vehicle. You can, this one pays $500. Cool. You can repeat this again, and then another $500. Not really. You can go in story mode until eventually you have the money to buy the final gun.
Or the fact that, oh yeah, grandma, like, I got you a car for your birthday. My grandma was like, actually, I was the one that paid for it. Don't tell him that. Well, it's time to start paying for gas. I don't really want to. That moment, I'm like, well, we were supposed to go see a movie, but I didn't want to go on the errands. I wanted to go see the movie. We still have the money from the movie that we were planning on going to see, so give me that money and put it in as gas money.
No.
Nah, we were at the gas station. I was like, and then I walked to the movie theater, leaving her at the pump. I was trying to teach you a valuable lesson. It's more important sometimes to fill up the gas, but you went to go see the movie. Yeah, I did. I didn't want to do all the other side errands.
Yeah, I know you don't. The thing is, in life, John, you don't want to do something. You still have to do those things.
Oh no, I got that. It was.
Yeah, I know, but the whole every time you're doing it, I don't want to do this, so I just don't do it. Oh hey, you want to do this? No, I'm not gonna do that. Then why the fuck am I playing with your ass if you're already gonna try to do shit? That same mentality. So always like, why would I want to do this? It's blah. I'm like, I will find your house. I will hit you with a ladder, and I'll suplex you in a wrestling style.
Also, why I think
mean,
if
I'm
you
gonna
had a
go through
time machine, there would be that moment of just savage
Yeah, if I had a
hating.
time machine. One, two things. If one, I had a time machine, and two, I knew your address, your mom would be fucking paralyzed. And she'd be paralyzed during a sex party. Maybe also some of the other people because they were fucking coming into a fucking house for an orgy or whatever, and seeing an 8-year-old kid or what less grabbing keys or taking money as they left.
Or, oh my god, my junior year, one of my classmates was
And
working at
also
the
your mom
7-Eleven.
stealing your money.
I had a classmate that worked at the 7-Eleven and stuff like that, right? And my mom didn't realize how old he was, but I had a history class with a kid. But he looked older. And my mom's like, oh god, he is hot. Oh, that's sweet honey cake. Looking at him like, Mom, please stop talking about my, he's not in your class. I'm like, you need to look at my yearbook and stop talking about my classmate like that, please.
No, being a pedophile.
That's kind of, I was like, you can't be that young. He's on the football team. And she's just like,
Who wants it?
doesn't mean I can't look. I'm like, please stop talking.
That's a minor that you're talking about, woman. A minor. Come out of nowhere. John, I have a solution to the problem. What? Bye. See you in 20 years. Remember, go to Triton Seafood in Minnesota.
Also,
We'll meet a redhead and then the other people.
Also, punch.
You know, by the time.
Don't bring Richard.
Go up there by yourself. Do that. You'll become friends. Hi, Mom. This is John.
Or stay there until they tell you to go back to Washington. That way you go back with like 20 grand. Fucking Thad made out like a beast.
Yeah.
Of course, he had to pay for his
He'll
own
have to pay
ticket.
$800, $900 to fly back home to wherever he was going.
Then again, that was also because of how he... Dude, like, the other ladies that came with him that had the same amount of money didn't have to do that. Thad had to do it because of how rude he was to everybody.
Oh, I know. Go to land with me once.
I don't think he might have gotten fired when he got back to Washington with like, oh yeah, you don't work for the company anymore. Especially with how he treated and talked to Rocky. God, I hated that man.
Oh, I know. Again, I tripped him on that one too. I mean, I've tripped him several times. He tripped over my foot. Dude.
But he was also the first guy I got violent with at that plant. Because he tried to take the fucking blade out of my hand and...
Yeah, I know. He tried to take that thing out of your egg and you got cut. Don't fucking do that.
Then I found out, oh, he cut me! At home. Because I didn't find out he initially cut me. I was just like, he shouldn't have done that. And then I'm like, oh, he cut me! There will be blood.
That was fun now.
Okay.
Okay, so I want to know if you're streaming for only about 2 hours. This one 12, man.
I know.
One area
I was actually gonna try to. I want to get more done first. I was thinking about like stopping soon, but I'm like, I'm actually kind of enjoying it, and this is a little
No,
bit
it's
more.
not that. I'm like, this one location taking 3 hours already to clean. It's understandable. I think certain ones require more people. But the pool area is almost done. Pool's done. Right now, work on the motel run thing. I am. You know, the other one I didn't really care for was the one guy in boxing.
There was also another. There was a larger gentleman in boxing that also started. Things he said to Clay has warranted. Like I would have held him down and helped.
Yeah, I'm here.
Clay's a pretty cool guy. Has a kid. Talks about his kid a little bit, and he's not obnoxious about it. The guy that the boxer I'm specifically talking about, I was like, oh, you sure your wife died of natural causes instead of killing herself so she didn't have to deal with you and her kid? I'm like,
dude, I will fucking.
Okay, that crossed so many lines.
Oh, like, you sure this actually happened? Oh, you're sure? Are you all sure you're like, but your parents are actually your parents? And you're not just a shitty orphan?
I was like, oh, okay, Clay.
Yeah.
I don't see anything. In fact, I think I'm gonna help you hold him down.
Like, yeah. Hi. I mean, you have someone by the light switch to like, like go out for 2 seconds. What happened? I don't know. He hit me. I'm like, nope, I didn't.
Prove it.
He hit me. Oh, he fell.
For that motherfucker that. God, I hated those mixers too. The two mixer fuckers that just tortured me.
Yeah, the ones that threw a baby diaper in into your locker.
Yep. I was just told to suck it up until.
I've been yelling. Yeah, I know. Suck it up. I've been yelling. Wait, John, this isn't happening. Why didn't you tell us? I did. Got it to the lead. The problem is when I bring it to the lead. Hey, Penny's online. I mean, I was hoping that the gang would have been playing Apollo 76 yesterday, and I was like, yo, hey, does anyone have some marsupial and stuff? Originally, I was going to go off.
Just grow up and get over it. And then, when the fucking boss got involved, he was like, why didn't you tell me sooner?
I told the other lead, and they didn't do shit.
I told him too, and he's just like, grow up. Stop being a kid. I'm like...
You know, the ability is, I'm letting you know this way's happening, so I don't end up killing one of the bitches. Or bitches.
No, grow up and be an adult. And I'm like, okay. So what you're telling me is get over it. Just biting my tongue the whole time.
You know, the best, well, you know, they grow up. Growing up means dealing with the problem yourself. That's why he's dead. Yeah, you have this. I'm like, I have a mental instability, and I've told people that I am having problems, and they're not doing anything about it. So mentally, I snapped.
So granted, I might be in a psych ward, but I'm gonna have a lawsuit.
Yep, because it's an unsafe work environment. I've come to you, telling you that I'm being harassed. I don't feel safe. And you telling me to motherfucking suck it up.
Of course, there's also that button that night when it was like -40 out, and I'm like,
Oh yeah, the whole John Martin goes, well, it's not you're going to wait and you're trying to leave that. Well, I don't care if you die. Well, die for property.
That moment of like, oh.
Or,
so nice.
I was online. You know the fun fact about this shit, Sean? Is this like just gonna go online so that people, one, know not to go to Triton, and two, to hear audio records of what happened to us?
This is admissible in court.
It's like his father coming in and going, I'm a line person. I'm not good at it. I never was. It's the whole ability of being forced to do this. I'm like...
Or how his dad...
You're the reason why this line is running terrible. And you're the reason why no one wants to be on the first shift.
Or how his dad watched me in the bathroom.
Yeah, for 15 minutes. Watching you. Are you okay? You're yawning a lot. I'm like, yeah, it's a habit.
It happens. That's a made-up medical condition. You're probably sleeping and just trying to cover.
Oh no, how did you know, you old fucking coot? I'm doing a great job. John, you're also doing a great job too. I'm gonna spray the stuff on the right here down some for you. Ability if you want to foam it, and then basically let you know the all part or whatever. You want to foam certain parts, yo. If you want to spray this off for me, I'm like, got ya, brother. Oh, yeah, I mean, Bobbert is always on my. So I had like multiple different things. So I had dad and mom. So Daniel's mom and my mom are A-tier mom. And then Brian's mom and his mom were F-tier. Because Chris treated me with respect. Just here, I had no problem with anything. And then the other one is like, okay, you were disrespecting me. You literally... I like the fact they say like, hey, can I kidnap your son? Yeah, I mean, the nemesis are going floating. I'm like, why you're kidnapping me? A different story if Daniel goes, hey, you want to go floating with us? Sure, Daniel, I'd love to go floating with your family and all that. But his mom was like, well, if I'm not a child with them, then who will? I'm like, I don't need you to be a child with me. I need you to be a grown-ass adult and be actually... Yeah, so
or when he called my Steam Deck a toy.
Yeah.
Okay, that one, like, he was kind of right.
I mean, it's a high-tech toy. That's not wrong on that ability. Like a toy, I mean my $900 thing? Yeah. Or how your girlfriend, sister, husband, boyfriend, whatever, husband, like, got all butthurt because you were playing your shit. And
I wanted to play a little. I'm like, I'm
I
playing
don't really care. This is my equipment. Here. Or the other one, the other fact on that, when you never really gave your girl. Also, remember the scissor lift does have the ability to get up higher. You can't use it in here, right there.
Can I actually use that swing on the side of the building here? Curious.
I don't know. I don't know. I thought you could do it with the original board. Oh. And with your operation, move it into the pool and see if that'll work. We're still trying to get it so that basically one of us will operate the thing, and then see if we can get a higher vantage to be able to put something down.
I guess not. But it'll let me put it on this one.
Yeah, I guess because it's a bar. Oh well. I'm gonna go back to doing the floor down.
It was worth a shot. I was curious. Seemed like it might actually work, but yeah, well.
That's the thing. It's doing here. I mean, I've been picked on, bullied, blah. Both having, oh hey, yeah, I can't do this. It hurts my wrist and shit doing this. What are you doing? What are you saying? You're not gonna be fast enough? Yes, motherfucker. That's what I'm saying out of my mouth. Are you deaf? Or, so you know how you slightly in trouble or whatever. The dad's in boxing. And so it's dad, someone else fucking interferes. Dad's stuck trying to keep the thing going and stacking. So yeah, he slightly messes up, and then it's him, Sean, Derek, Amanda, and everybody else in here. That's it. Like, you're lucky that my dad's military ability did not flip out.
Also,
or,
a few people...
being...
Oh, that's another reason why I almost put Brad in a wall. He heard the rumor and started spreading it around about your dad. I was like, oh, didn't Garrett's dad? I'm like, you finish that sentence, you're not gonna end it. It's not gonna be put. Like, well, I heard he intentionally shot himself or hurt himself to get out of work. I'm like, I'm gonna hurt you. You ever say that again, I will hurt you.
I mean, I would have hurt you. It's like I did, and
he's not even your dad. I'm like, he's like family to me, and he's always treated me like family, so I'm gonna hurt you.
What? I mean, yeah, you're nice to my son, and we're gonna be nice to you. Again, we help you bring you to the food shelves, we help bring you to Walmart, we'll help bring you here. Hey, you need a ride to work, bloop.
And then this stuff where, that one I was like, I also immediately told you that moment, like, so he's saying this and he's telling people this.
Yep, hi, I need a lawyer. And I'm suing because I want to sue someone for deprecation of character. What do you mean? Please, deprecating, saying that my father saved me. Well, I heard from a source, I'm like, unless it's my mouth, whatever source you have is a lie. Okay, that's the thing I hated. Like, oh, I heard from the source. I'm like, well, unless your source is me, You're fucking retarded ass communist. I mean, I was talking about who everybody has someone they talked about to someone else. Yeah, it's everybody but you. You and John were talking. I'm like, yeah, John, that's on my nerves, and when I know something to you, I did find it disrespectful or annoying that instead of me getting your full attention of us playing the game, you're having what they call it in the background. Like Phasmophobia, and then there's something, you have your whatever playing in the background. You're playing this, and that's playing in the background. You're live streaming with other people, and it's this in the background.
Dude. Also, I know you're not gonna get weird and creepy on my streams. Okay. Not intentionally and not... You have a line! And I know your line.
Hello, Becky. Drop that Big Mac into my tiny garage.
Yeah, making those kind of jokes, like, it was okay. But the moment the guy was sitting there, I was like, just because she's dead doesn't mean she's done, so you should stop. I'm like, this is exactly what that means. My friend's recording and you're on, like, oh, I'm gonna find you and hurt you guys.
I didn't hear him say that. I'm like, you do realize that you joined my game. You're in the middle of my game, or that's for it on it. But you didn't have my consent. I'm like, I didn't kind of need your consent because again, you're joining in. Oh, hey, I don't know if I should tell you this or like, you don't have my consent. Oh, cool. Then you can fucking get shit out. You know, I'm like. I like how in my Discord of the Drunken Crow, we have only 3 people. You, me, and my sister. And apparently everybody else is gone. Some of that I don't know if it was someone else is doing.
Oh, cool. I'm about to hit another gun, but I need 6,000, but I'm 1,000 short. But if I sell...
Yeah, basically. For you, I've got nothing. Did I ask you to help here? John. Did I ask for your help in this small section?
Yeah, I believe I got everything else. That this is the small section. This small section is what's left.
No, I'm working. Okay, I can just let you do it and I'll stop doing anything. You're gonna work on my task. I get fucking annoyed when you come in here and take over my god motherfucking task. It's your area, finish it.
I was trying to help since everything else is done. I was also trying to foam for you. Also, no, like as you said, when he said he doesn't like to fast travel because it ruins his immersion, that was also kind of annoying. With a world of magic, teleportation is still a thing. That